Alright, hey, I wanted to do another Magic video and I wasn't sure what to do, so here's my favorite blue cards from each card type, kind of. I'm not doing artifacts. I think I'll do a whole nother video on my favorite artifacts, and I am going to do one in each color and then do multicolors in another video. So that'll take care of the Magic stuff for a while. So, for instance, my favorite instant is Cyclonic Rift. Yeah, it really is. I love the art, I love the flavor text. Is it specialized in unnatural disaster? The Izzet is like my guild. Ravnica is when I really started getting back into Magic. Like, I started playing around Mirrodin. That's when, like, I first found Magic, but I wasn't seriously into it until Ravnica came out. Then I became obsessed with the guilds, and I got super into the lore, and I really started to enjoy it. So Cyclonic Rift is my favorite because it's such an Izzet card. I really love the overload mechanic. So instead of doing it bounces a permanent, or it can bounce all permanents you don't control, which is great. And the art on it is just stunning. It's also by my favorite Magic the Gathering artist, Chris Ran. I think that's how you say his last name. I'll link his website in the description, whatever, because he is my favorite Magic the Gathering artist. I love all the art he does, and he actually does the art for a lot of my favorite cards. Hey, quiet back there. And stop eating my Myconics.
Sorry.
Sorceries I have traumatized. It's one of my favorite cards overall, at least it was until I found Cyclonic Rift. My first real deck was a mill deck with 4 traumatizes in it. 4 traumatizes is excessive. You don't need 4 traumatizes. You don't even really need 2 traumatizes once you half them twice, but it's fun. It's target player puts the top half of their library into the graveyard. It's the most aggressive mill card, I think, and I just love the way people groan when I play it. Alright, Enchantments. Enchantments I had a hard time. I actually was caught between doing this for the enchantment and doing Thassa for the enchantment, but I decided on this. There are a lot of good enchantments, especially in Shadows over Innistrad. I found a lot of blue enchantments I really like for that Thing in the Ice deck I really want to build, but I ended up deciding on Curse of the Bloody Tome because, again, I started out as a mill player, and I really, it's my favorite thing about blue is mill. So it's you enchant player, and at the beginning of their upkeep, they mill too. And it's pretty great. And the art in it is pretty cool also. Yeah. That one's also in my first mill deck with the 4 traumatizes. I've also got Curse of the Bloody Tomb. Now I think I have a foil one that's in my commander deck, so that's fun. And finally, for creatures, I put Thassa. This was hard also because there are so many blue creatures that I love. Talrand, who makes drakes whenever you play an instant spell, is great. Lorthos is great. Jace Friend's Prodigy is great. Thassa's really good. Thassa's in my Kraken deck. She fits the theme pretty well, considering she is the god of the sea. And even when she's not a creature, I've got the Scry at the upkeep, which is fantastic. You control the draw constantly. And you can make some things unblockable, which when you have giant Krakens out is pretty fun. And my favorite Planeswalker, my favorite blue Planeswalker, as everyone who knows me knows, is Jace. I don't even need to say which Jace. That's Seth, my brother in the background, nodding back there. I don't even need to say which Jace, because I really love them all. I really want Friend's Prodigy because especially now in Standard, I have some really good synergy for him, but he's going out of Standard, so hopefully the price will drop. The Shadows over Innistrad Jace, I'm not thrilled with. The art's really cool. I really like that he's there. I really want him to leave now that Emrakul's there, but I'm not too thrilled with what the card does. My dream is to get Mind Sculptor. I bought 2 packs of Eternal Masters and no Mind Sculptor, and my friends pulled Mind Sculptor, and I'm pretty salty about it. But I think the Jace I use the most is Jace Bellerin Jace, or some people call him Baby Jace, but that's what I call Rin's Prodigy Jace now, so I call him OG Jace. He's really good. He usually stays on the field for a long time because he gives everybody card draw, and people are okay with that. I don't think I've ever used him for his ult, even when I get up that high, because he's in 2 of my decks, but mostly I use him in my Mythics decks for card draw, because I need to be drawing cards so I can get responses as fast as possible in that deck, and he does it really well in a way that doesn't piss people off. In my mill deck, he becomes a big target because it's a mill deck, and people know that I want to ult him in there. There you go. These are my favorite blue cards. Yeah. I guess it's too late to go Wooburg order now, unless I do white last. So, black is next? Sure, we'll do black. Bye. Leave comments, like, subscribe. Seth says bye also.